up as kids in school, we were told by some teachers that we're failures if we didn't have good grades. All of that stuff we learned, we don't even use it anymore now that we're out here in the real world. Majority of that math is useless, so it just comes to find out that algebra was pointless. And while we were in the classroom getting confused, we felt clueless. Little did we know it was a waste of time. So how the fuck are we failures if you teaching us shit that we're not even going to use? Cause telling us that we're failures is a form of abuse. Some of you teachers hate to see us win cause y'all hate to lose. Always complaining that you don't make any money. A lot of times y'all are not even honest with the students. A lot of stuff you tell students is lies. The school system has been the same way for years. Y'all need to realize time flies. Don't play around if you care so much about kids committing suicide. Maybe it's time to teach them how to overcome depression and anxiety, cause mental health is more important than biology. Growing up as kids in school, we were told by some teachers that we're failures if we didn't have good grades. But how the fuck are we failures if we're learning stuff that we're not going to use? It's really just a waste of time. Growing up as kids in school, we were told by some teachers that we're failures if we didn't have good grades. Being told that we're failures is a form of abuse, but we love to prove teachers wrong, cause when we do that, we win while they lose. Growing up as kids in school, we were told by some teachers that we're failures if we didn't have good grades. A lot of you teachers always complain about not making any money. By not making any money, it doesn't give you the right to call a student a failure. Every student is gifted, but the gift was never brought out of them because of so much negativity. Grades do not determine a student's intelligence. Grades are just numbers. Y'all always want to make the student with low grades feel bad. Having discussions with other teachers by saying this student isn't going to make it that far. Y'all don't even know the student's work ethic. The student can work so hard to prove all of you hating ass teachers wrong. They'll start off being at the bottom, but not for long, cause the term failure, they used it as motivation for them to have a life that's better. You were blind by the fact that the student had the potential to become a creator. It just gives you an idea to never underestimate a student thinking that a dropout is going to fail. Don't be so sure they're a dropout, but they have a work ethic that's pure. With all of the stuff that you were teaching them, it didn't have nothing to do with a purpose. They'll rather fool around in geometry class like it's a circus. Growing up as kids in school, we were told by some teachers that we're failures if we didn't have good grades. But how the fuck are we failures if we're learning stuff that we're not going to use? It's really just a waste of time.